thrilling season in action, it all comes down to this. 2 survivors to battle for the MAC Championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on another MAC team, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship trophy. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So the Miami Redhawks offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. One of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot.
Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Scott Cole behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Kim. The receiver grabs it. He's in the clear. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pass caught. Second down now. Caught in the backfield. It's Williamson. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The Redhawks will line up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Tracy. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Redhawks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Throws all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Hawks. They were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Kim. Defense is coming after him. He finds his man. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Grab behind the line is Smith. And he's tackled after picking up a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They've got him now out near the 40. Important 2nd down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
One team ready to move it away. And this punt will back the offense up near the 5-yard line.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Behind the line, it's Williamson. He's in the clear. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Finn. Oh, what a grab! And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miami of Ohio.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Eastern Michigan, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. That is broken up and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Smith. And here he goes. throws. One for a first down at the 37.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Play action here on first down. Looking for the wide out. The catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking downfield. It's Kim. It's a wide receiver screen. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Clark.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Miami of Ohio has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Eagles. This quarterback on fire today.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense of containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield. It's Finn. Makes a quick catch. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before they lose the football across midfield. First down at the 48. The Red Hawks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Williamson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. We got it. The field goal's good. And they jump back in front. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Michigan offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Clark. He's in the clear. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To throw, it's Kim. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense storms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Keeps it on the draw. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. First and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Well, this defense is just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami, Ohio, 17.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive at the 21. Big throw to the left. Blocked with the turret that made the first man miss on the way to the 1st down.
Game of 10. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Finn. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Tracy. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Redhawks lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Williamson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Redhawks are in the red zone now. Looking to throw again. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And there's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Hawks. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Back to throw. It's Kim. Short connection to the tight end here. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking for a receiver. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's McMillan.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game.
Here he goes. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. First down here for this offense. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The field goal is good. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship.
And it's fielded. Berturno trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle. You can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Scanning the field, it's Kim. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be first down close to midfield. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Can he get there on the ground? Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Griffin. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When that pass rusher got in there in a hurry, great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Back to pass. It's Kim. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Eagles. And that will give them the lead now. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive at the 18. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab down the middle. It's Williamson.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Scanning the field. It's Finn. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami of Ohio.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
We'll call for the fair catch here. back out on the field now. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
They keep him guessing with a run. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To the air. It's Kim. Oh, the pass was gets home.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. We'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He gets loose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, the Redhawks. Great connection there for 6 points.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Next through the extra point, we are dead even here in the final quarter. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Nowhere to run up the middle. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw. It's Kim. Throwing for his running back. Caught near the sticks. It's McMillan. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the run, it's McMillan. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Looking to throw now on first down. Nice grab. It's Tracy. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Back to pass. It's Finn. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. drive now. They're set up at the 34. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pulls it in. It's Clark. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Third down coming up.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
With the catch, it's McMillan. He's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the single back takes the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return will be brought down. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? To the air, it's Finn. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on the second down. With the catch, it's Williamson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And that's a first
They
down.
need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do and if they'll invite this team to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.